Good evening and welcome back to where the final draw has been played. Uh, let's start with China 9 versus Scotland 2. Sweden 6, Norway 4. Canada 8, US 3. Switzerland 9, Korea 5. Man, there was some movement in the standings. Actually, had the US beat Canada, they would have qualified for the Olympics. But no bueno for the US. So, Canada finishes at 11-1, finishing first in the pool. So they're into the automatic buy into the semis. Switzerland will be joining them. They finished at 9-3. They'll also be in the semifinals, but they're not going to play each other. China finishes third at 8-4. Sweden finishes fourth, also with 8-4. Scotland finishes fifth, also with 8-4. But seeing as how China beat both Sweden and Scotland, that's how they get third. And seeing as how Sweden beat Scotland, that's also how they got fourth, and that's how Scotland finishes fifth. Head to head. And Norway finishes 7-5. Finishing sixth. So, going to the Olympics, Sweden, Canada, Italy, Great Britain, thank you Scotland, Switzerland, Germany, and Norway. Germany may not have made the playoffs, but they made enough points to get into the Olympics. And Norway got into the playoffs, which will get them a few additional points. Which will get. So, anyways, I guess the quarterfinals. China versus Norway in one quarterfinal. And Sweden. Oh shit. Okay, Sweden versus Scotland in the other quarterfinal. Canada will play the winner of the Sweden versus Scotland game, and Switzerland will play the winner of the China versus Norway game in the semifinals tomorrow afternoon. The quarterfinals are tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Moose Jaw time, which is Prince Albert time, which is Mountain time. It'll be 8 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 Eastern, noon Atlantic, 12:30 Newfoundland. Semi-finals, which will feature Canada and Switzerland, will be at 3 o'clock Moose Jaw time, which is 3 o'clock Prince Albert time, which is 3 o'clock Mountain, which is 2 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Atlantic, 7 o'clock Newfoundland. No, 7 o'clock Atlantic. Wait, no, that's 2 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Atlantic, 6:30 Newfoundland. Hey. So no more insane nights. And that's it for the curling. Until tomorrow. So getting home around, get off at 3:30 tomorrow, so by the time 6 o'clock rolls around, I think semifinals should be done. So yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see when I end up getting around doing the quarterfinals. When the semifinals will be like at the midway point. So it'll be interesting to see how I figure that out. But anyways, Canada has a men's curling team going to the Olympics, and they have a women's curling team going to the Olympics. Next one will be the mixed doubles. Mixed doubles aren't until April 26th to May 3rd. So we're almost at the end, ladies and gentlemen, with the curling for this season. And getting around the Olympics will be interesting. Yeah. And I just had a nice little nap, and it's time to go to bed. Pretty much. So, that'll be it. So in the meantime and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.